Hello, everybody, and welcome to a July update. I think we're on the 20th of July as I'm recording this. My shirt is filthy. I somehow managed to spill coffee on my shoulders. I'm not going to go into any more detail because I don't really understand myself how I managed to do it. I was not recording at the time. I really wish I had been because I would love to watch that play by play and see if I can work out what happened. Sadly, didn't. You just talk with an update video. I apologize if there's fan noise in the background, but it's way too warm to turn them off right now. And I really want to get this video done. So hopefully you can bear with me on that as well. Biggest news for the update video is the duplicate prints. Which hand would it be under? This one, I think. Somewhere around here. Is out now. I will, please, for the love of God, I will put a link down below. It's only on Amazon at the moment. I accidentally hit the KDP select button, so I couldn't put it out on Kobo in the end. I will once the KDP stuff has run its course. It's out on Amazon. If you want to go pick it up, read it, leave me a review. I would love that. I would appreciate that. Over on a new channel coming soon called Keiki Writes, there is going to be a full review of that book from me. I give it a 5 out of 10. I know as the author, I should probably say it's the best thing ever written. It really, really is not. But I do think it shows a lot of potential. I do not think it is bad. I just think it is incredibly rough and an introduction to a much larger world that possibly if I had more time and had been thinking things through, possibly I would never have released the duplicate prints. But I'm glad it's out. It is selling okay. You know, it's not J.K. Rowling numbers, but it's selling okay. And like I say, I think there is potential in there. And as people read it, no, I'm not trying to say as you read it, this is what you should think. You think what you want. You read it, you like it, you hate it. That's fine. That's fine. Right? But I'm glad I put it out. It was a good dry run for me of, do I enjoy writing? The answer was yes. Do I enjoy editing? No, but who does? But I can get better at it. Do I think the characters in the book have potential? Yes. Annabelle, great potential. The Big Bad Wolf, fantastic potential. Little Red Riding Hood, fantastic potential. The Three Little Pigs and their interaction with the Big Bad Wolf being the sheriff and the Three Little Pigs basically being his deputies. Huge potential there. And the story that came out of the duplicate prints went from this kind of small, was meant to be a very small, self-contained mystery, grew in my mind to this kind of very big X-Files like conspiracy. And the second book really starts to explore that X-Files massive conspiracy. And there's a lot more room for maneuver in there. There's a lot more room for adventure, for fun, for fights, for everything you kind of want from a book that is probably missing from the duplicate prints. But I'm glad I got it out there. It reminded me of the process. Just remembering how Amazon works to put a book out was something I had to relearn. Okay, there's definitely going to be some editing on this video. I don't know where this snot has come from, where this cold has come from, but it is awful and I hate it. I don't know what I was saying about the duplicate prints, but it is out now. I will be working on the second book. I am very much hoping that through streaming and everything else, that I can put my full effort into that second book. I'm hoping I can make it to October, November, December and try and get that book out, while also doing other things to see if we can get a little bit of steady stream of income coming in. I don't know how likely that is. I right now, I find it hard to believe I'm going to make it through August, but I've been saying that for the past year, and I've been able to make it month after month. I just don't feel I can commit any further than month after month, really. And I think August, looking at how things look now, August is going to be a little bit of a struggle, but we'll see. All right, we'll see. I'm working as hard as I can. Part of that, I'm hoping, is the anniversary stream, which is the other thing I really want to talk about in this update video. So starting on the 28th of July, so that is not tomorrow. This video should go up around the 20th, but the Monday after, we will be playing through a solo tabletop RPG. We're using Shadowdark for the rules. The story is based basically after the death of King Arthur. It is based on Arthurian, I still didn't say that right, legend. We are ignoring quite a lot of it, and we are expanding quite a lot of it to kind of make it fit. And we're also mixing in a lot of Cakeyverse nonsense in there as well. We will be playing it as a solo tabletop RPG. So even though I am building in story beats and story elements, we will be rolling for all of it. And there will be Twitch interaction, whether that will be fully integrated into Foundry or whether we're going to have to do just say on Twitch and I'll do it in Foundry is really going to depend on how far I get in the next week on doing things. But I really want to get the story beats, the random items for the Helping Hand stuff. So Helping Hands is basically as somebody in chat when we're in a fight. I'm trying to think of how they can work for story beats as well, but at the moment it's really combat. You'll be able to kind of just throw something random in. So the examples I've got at the moment are like a concrete donkey from Worms. What was the other one? Basically a cruel wind, which just turns all the lights off, which in Shadow Dark is very important. And as Twitch chat, you just be able to throw those in randomly. Whether it be free, channel points, or bits, I haven't decided yet. It will probably be free or channel points. If you want to throw some bits my way, I would very much appreciate that. There will be a intro story video again up on Cakey Writes. I say again, I don't know if I mentioned in this take of this video the whole Cakey Writes thing. I'll go over it again. So with the duplicate prints, I have done a full review. That video will be going up on Cakey Writes. This video is going to go up first, so I can't link to it here right now. But there will be a full review where I go real in depth of what I liked about duplicate prints, what I didn't like about duplicate prints, what I would have done differently, and what I'm hoping to take forward into the next one. On that same channel, on the Cakey Writes channel, will also be the intro video for the solo tabletop RPG session. It kicks off in Avalon, and spoilers, we find the sword that should be in the stone. The main quest we're sent on, but how we get there, anybody knows, is we have to put the sword that was in the stone back in the stone so someone else can become King of England. That's the general overreaching plot. There's more to it. I go through how they ended up with the Helping Hand mark, which is basically the Twitch interaction, but we got to put story around it, right? That will be going up towards the end of next week. It has to go up before the 28th. Really, it should. I'm hoping to get it up on the Friday. Would that be the 25th? I'm hoping to get it up on the Friday. The full review of duplicate prints should go up sooner than that. But again, I am spending a lot of my time trying to make sure I've got all the random stuff that I need so we can do a hex crawl through this map of England with all the different regions and things we've got going for it, and just have a really good time, hopefully, for the anniversary stream. And I'm hoping for a couple of days afterwards as well. The anniversary stream will probably be a little bit longer than normal. But yeah, I'm hoping we can do a few sessions of the solo tabletop RPG. At the same time, we're using Shadow Dark as the rules for this one. I do want to start thinking about designing from the ground up a solo tabletop RPG rule set and approach to this kind of thing. So again, more randomness, making it easier to just, if I want to throw in a quest, I can throw that in, but I don't know where it's going to crop up or be picked up from, right? Or be able to say, well, this quest has to happen in this area. If this area has got 16 hexes, there has to be a 1 in 16 chance of finding this quest in this area, but I don't know when it's going to occur. And all those kind of things. And also, I'm probably going to want to play with combat a little bit because I much prefer a kind of combo-heavy Diablo-style combat than this kind of turn-based thing, but I don't know how that works in what has to be a turn-based game. So we'll probably be asking those questions as we go as well, kind of a lot of that. I think it'll be fun. Well, yes, I think it will be fun. It's either going to be fun or it's going to be a total disaster. It is going to be the anniversary stream as well, so we'll be doing the usual top 10 games I played over the past year quiz. Spoiler, I think Overwatch is going to be number 1. I can't think of anything that might... Call of Duty, actually. we did play a lot of Call of Duty, but I think Overwatch 2 is probably gonna eke it out. And I don't know what's going to fill in the rest of them, because I honestly don't feel like I've played a lot of games, different games over the past year. So that's going to be interesting to find out. And then with the helping hand stuff, I'm trying to come up with a game we can play so people have a chance at getting these helping hand items, which they can then randomly throw in when we start the game. As always, I've left it way too late. I should be way more prepared than I am, but it's not like I'm not doing anything. I am trying as hard as I can. There are not enough hours in the day at the moment. But yeah, that basically covers everything. I think I'll try and edit this together so it makes a little bit more sense. I've had to stop and start recording about 5 different times. Just because, like I said, suddenly full of phlegm and needing to suddenly cough. And I don't know where this happened as soon as I started recording the first one of these, and I don't know where it's come from. But yes, I think that just about covers it. Keiki Writes is the new channel that I will be kicking off. Hopefully there'll be a lot of content going up there starting from August, apart from obviously the review of Duplicate Prince and the intro video for the solo tabletop RPG. But I'm hoping to get a lot more stuff up there from August, when I kind of kick off second book proper, and then streaming as usual. That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now, everybody.